your sort of go-to one be? If you had to bowl one ball to save your life, what would it be?
Back of the hand.
Okay.
Back of the hand. But again, with that, having bowled it for such a long period of time, I've now learned to develop in different ways. So it depends. The back of the hand, there's many variations of that. Okay. So you can either get it and flick it out the back of your hand to get topspin and dip, which you want it to get full, or grip it tighter and actually rip round it like almost like a leg spinner to try and turn it off the wicket. Certainly if there's a slow wicket and an abrasive wicket which is taking spin, that's what I want to do.
I'll tell you what, just hold it up for the camera so they can see how you would grip it differently for those two.
So
those two balls.
This would be how I'd hold it usually, just as I would do my seam up delivery. Hold it exactly the same. And then this is for the full dipping one. Come round and at the end flick it. So I get that flick so I can get the top spin on so I can dip. Whereas if I want to bowl the one that turns or get it into the wicket, I'll grip it a lot tighter.
So further back in the hand?
Further back in the hand, so really deep in my hand, grip onto it tightly. And as I get to delivery, so instead of it being straight over, it would be more at an angle. So I can really come round it and turn it away. Certainly if it's a right-hander, I want to be turning it away from the bat where he's trying to hit me, generally to mid-on, mid-wicket.
Right. Great stuff. And then I suppose, you know, the Yorker is also a go-to ball. You might have a bit of reverse swing happening at that time. Would you always be looking to reverse the ball back into the right-hander, or would you try and go the other way sometimes?
So again, it depends where he's trying to hit me. So I want to see how bat is set up. If generally guys who open up the front leg want to hit me to mid-on, mid-wicket, that sort of area. So actually, it's probably a good option to go away from them because they're hitting against the way the ball's swinging. Guys who want to open up the offside, then yes, I'll try and duck it into them. But then again, when it's reverse swinging, and the great Azam Mahmood taught me this, he said, don't just get preoccupied about bowling Yorkers. When the ball is reversing, bowling length is sometimes the hardest ball to hit. So actually, sometimes you just change up out of nowhere. Yes, sometimes may get collected and you may get the odd commentator to go, why has he bowled a length ball or he's missed his York? No, there's actually a plan in place because sometimes that's harder to hit because all batters are doing is setting up for this zone here. So when you get the feeling like a batter's lining you up, you have to sometimes change your length.
How important is it for you to keep a rein on your own emotions, or do you just let it all out?
The younger version of me certainly let it all out. But that can be a benefit at times. But certainly now, I think how the game's certainly changed from when I first started. There's so many more shots involved. Batters are, they're carefree. It almost feels like there's no fear. So actually, you have to be far more smarter and really keep it under control. Yes, feel the emotion of the crowd, of the game. Yes, it's important. But equally, at the end of the day, it's a contest between you with the ball in your hand and the batter down the other end. Someone's going to be a winner and someone's going to be a loser, always. That's a fact. And Darren Goff said this to me. He said, you know, when he used to bowl at the end, he used to see it as a contest, but actually, if he bowled an over and a guy hit it for 12 and won the game, he wouldn't walk off particularly disappointed because inevitably somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. As long as you have a very clear plan and commit to it, that's the only thing you can do. And certainly, I think that's very relevant these days. You know, the likes of Joss Buttler and stuff. Sometimes you can bowl your best ball and it will go for 6. There's nothing you can do about it. So there's no point in worrying about what might happen. It's, just delivering the best ball that you can at that time.
Brilliant. Okay, well, ladies and gents, you've heard it from the master here. Make sure that you tune in and watch this guy bowling at the death because there are always lots of things to be learned. Thanks, Jay.
Thank you.